Welcome back into the Clay Edwards Show. Guys, get down to Martin's downtown. Enjoy lunch in Hinds County. My hill to die on here, it is the best lunch in all of Jackson. Best blue plate anyway. Don't forget, every Friday night is ribeye steak night. Looking for somewhere you can afford to take the family to eat a steak dinner? Martin's downtown. Safe, secure. It's right there in the middle of the Capital City Improvement District. You most likely will see a Capitol police officer outside there about the whole time you're there. And JPD covers that area very well, too. They understand the importance of having a good, safe area downtown for people to come and enjoy themselves. And they do a very good job keeping that place safe and secure. For all of the other faults about Jackson, it's the one place I go. It's right there. And that's real talk. We talk a lot about Jackson and crime and stuff, but there are some business owners and some leaders who understand that you got to have a safe area, and that is it right there. And I've been saying that long before they were ever a sponsor on this show or anything else. I mean, I feel like Martin's has been an advertiser since day one because I've always talked so well about that area, and Hallowell's as well. But get over to Martin's today, man. The plate lunch is phenomenal. You guys have been going and getting the country fried steak and tagging me in your pictures. I do appreciate that. It lets me know you listen. The blue plate special today is pot roast, and they have a wide assortment of side dishes, including but not limited to French fries, sweet potato fries, onion rings, baked potato, mashed potato and gravy, rice and gravy, mac and cheese, hash brown casserole. By the way, that hash brown casserole is as good as it gets if you like hash brown casserole, which I do. Butter beans, green beans, fried okra, fried peas, vegetable of the day, side salads, and homemade coleslaw. They have that available every day. Some restaurants just have two sides. That's it. You get what you get. They got about a dozen available every day. Try the burger, try the ribeye gyro, and more right there. Martin's downtown, jxn.com. Everything is available for delivery. Check out the live entertainment listings, and don't forget, they will be hosting the biggest St. Patty's Day Parade after party in Jackson with the Mustache Band playing live immediately after the parade right outside there at Martin's downtown. All right. So that last segment was about the mayor of Athens blaming Laken Riley's death on Donald Trump's mean words. And you could hear people there in the background screaming him down, calling him a liar, doing what good citizens should do. If I was a UGA fan, a University of Georgia fan, I would hold the school hostage until he resigned as mayor. Now, I know they're two different things. I know that the city and the school are not the same place. But I believe if UGA grads, alumni, fans refuse to go back to Athens and you start putting the crunch on those local businesses, you start putting the crunch on the school, I believe you would see some change real quick. But nope, I'm not going to a basketball game. I'm not going to a baseball game. I know football's a year away, so the timing for this works very well for this guy. But no, I'm not renewing my season tickets. I'm not doing anything until this guy's gone. I think you would see a change real quick. Now, you got a crap hole like Jackson, for the most part. Nobody cares. Everybody's already tapped out. That's why Chalkaway has free reign at the place. It's like, what else is going to leave? I mean, what else is there? Outside of a few really, there's some few good businesses that are holding on, fighting for tooth and nail. I mean, but other than that, what's the draw? I mean, there was a big battle about Jackson being a sanctuary city, and they try to make you forget what they did. But make no mistake, I was coming in this morning. Now, I can't confirm or deny. I don't know. I was talking to Sean. I'm coming under the Natchez Trace right here on 49, heading out to Flora. 7, 8 Klein tour buses are getting off the Natchez Trace. Now, hey, they could be a church group going somewhere. But I got to thinking about it. Where in the blue hell are you getting off the Natchez Trace on the 49 for? There ain't no truck stop here to be filling up. There ain't no restaurants to be eating at down here. There ain't no Cracker Barrel at 6:30 in the morning. What are you getting off on 49 heading into Jackson? My spidey senses tell me that it was busloads of immigrants. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Jacksonians need to feel the crunch of a bunch of illegals around here. They need to start taking their church's resources, their food pantries' resources, their welfare dollars. They need to feel the crunch of their voting habits like Chicagoans have. Now, of course, most Jacksonians are so stupid, they'll just start killing them. Let's just be honest. This is going to turn into gang warfare real quick here. But I think Jacksonians need to feel the crunch. I know it ain't popular. Y'all, but Clay, they won't stay there. They'll end up out in Rankin and Madison County. Well, until they do, Jackson needs to feel the crunch of its bad decision making. Consequences, repercussions. Y'all know what's next. Finding out. You effed around. You bragged about what you did. You bragged about making Joe Biden the president. Look, we did it. Y'all danced in the streets taking credit, patting yourselves on the back, giving yourself participation awards for getting Donald J. Trump out of office. Now I think you directly, personally, need to feel the crunch of what an open border does. I think you need to open up your house. You need to let them come live with you. You need to open up your church. Let them come pray with you. Open up your food pantries. I'm serious about it. Anyway, I got a picture here. This was on Fox News yesterday, I guess. It said, here's a couple of the sanctuary cities across the U.S. These are just little small town Democrat hellholes that threw their hat in the ring as sanctuary cities back when it was a trendy thing to do. Kent County, Michigan, Lansing, Michigan, Wayne County, Michigan. Well, Michigan, just like tell me, I can't think of a state that I would rather go to less than Michigan, other than the one I'm already in. Hennepin County, Minnesota. Well, other than Minnesota. Oh man, Black Lives Matter epicenter. There's nothing nowhere in Minnesota. Ain't a one of them 10,000 lakes I need to see. Hennepin County, Minnesota. Noble County, Minnesota. And the only one in the South, the only one in the entire South, Jackson, Mississippi. Then Hall County, Nebraska, Sarpy County, Nebraska, and Newark, New Jersey. Why do they? Everything else is a county except Jackson and Newark. You know what? It doesn't matter. It says Jackson. I'm not going to nitpick it. Jackson, Mississippi. Now, my understanding was that this kind of got struck down. That was just them doing one of those dumb resolutions they like to do that don't mean anything. Remember the city council, they got together and they did a resolution to let people know that they were mad at 60 Minutes for making Jackson look bad and its piece about Deion Sanders taking over Colorado. Like, we're going to send this out to all of our media partners. We're mad. Poke our bottom lip out. We're mad. Jackson got made to look like exactly what it is. A third world hellhole consumed by Democrat death culture. Yesterday in Jackson, in Brookwood Country Club, a once great area, an area that my parents still live a block away from. a neighborhood that still, in fact, has a guard shack and a gated entrance. A man was shot in the leg and 5 others were held hostage. A man named Vasquez was shot in the leg. 3 men armed and dangerous men escaped while 5 others were held hostage. Bro, if that don't sound like drugs and Democrat third world hellhole shenanigans, I don't know what does. The rule of law is completely ignored here by the politicians and by the thugs running the streets. Like, nobody seems to care. Like, I never thought I would get back in the Tate Reeves bandwagon. But I tell you one thing, and I will, next time I see Tate, I will shake his hand and take a picture with him this time. I've refused to previous times because I'm so bitter about the way COVID was handled and how it hurt so many of my friends and with the damage it did to kids. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole right now. But Tate standing up to Jackson through the water crisis, through this most recent crime crisis, and forcing these incompetent fools to get on board or basically go to prison is outstanding. They called him a racist. He didn't care. See, Kim Wade told me day one here at WYAB, they're going to call you a racist. They're going to call you all these things. Just look at them, take all the power away. Say, so? So? Yeah, all right, what? Okay. No matter what I say, you've made your mind up. So let me just finish the job I came here to do. Raise hell, praise Dale, break rules when necessary. We'll be right back.